in case if you guys are curious, this is a fake tattoo. This is from Ink Block, not a tattoo girly, not yet anyway. So I mentioned in video prior to this, I'm in a transition period. So I really wanted to quickly just pop in here and explain to you what it is, why I'm doing it, what's the end goal, because you're gonna see content about it, and I feel like context is everything, and like there's like 1,200 of you that are here, hello, and you deserve an answer. So hi. I stole this water bottle from a bar. Anyway, so you guys know I ended up taking my marketing degree because it was a job that I knew I would be good at. Essentially, I wanted something that was financially stable. I wanted to make money. I very much achieved both of those things, and I feel very, very blessed for that. I think when I did my undergrad, I was super stubborn because I was like, I wanted to just get my master's. I wanted to be educated. I wanted to do all these things. And then you just really realize that like when you work in marketing, none of that matters. Like no one cares that you got a master's degree. Maybe if you're like a VP or something, somebody will care about that. But for the most part, nobody cares, right? And I had realized probably by the time I was like 26, there's a part of me that can do this for a while. I don't know for how long. Eventually I will drink this water, hold on. But eventually I don't think I can do this job forever, right? I think everyone reaches that point. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that like if you do something that you like enough to do for a while, I think that's fine. But if you like something that you can only do and you feel unfulfilled, then you have to start asking yourself those questions of like why you feel unfulfilled and what do you want to do about it, right? So the long story short about it is that when I had left doing strictly marketing and then focused on creative ops and project management, I knew I was slowly but surely removing responsibilities to make the same, if not more money. But I knew it was with the same mindset of I'm doing what I'm good at and I like what I do. That's why I've been doing it for so long. But I can't see myself doing this for the next 20 years, right? So like, what does that mean? What does that look like? So with that, I started to really evaluate where I was in my life last year. I just always known that I've had a voice and I've felt the need to share my thoughts with people. And also I don't see a lot of people that look like me anywhere. So a huge part of that is like, I think relatability is so important that I need people that look like me to speak up more, because on the outside, I either am functioning fine or I am professionally at a certain point. People think like you got it all figured out. And on a technical standpoint, I do. I also have my own struggles and I want people to see that side as well because there's some relatability within that. So that's kind of like mentally where I'm at. Professionally though, the reason why I say I'm gonna be transitioning over the next couple of years outside of project management is the fact that I had filed paperwork to start my own business about 3 years ago. And I've been working on that business really diligently on and off over that time. And I think the biggest thing is I've offered a perspective when I built that business from experience that I've had, products that I use, products that I want to develop. And I think the missing piece of this was my passion. And I think if you do things just to make money, you're gonna burn out. I think when people create brands, the biggest gap is there's a lack of storytelling and vulnerability. And I wanted you guys to be able to understand who I am as a person in relation to that brand, because I am pouring more of myself into it than anything that I've ever done. So then the other part to this is like the educational piece, right? So I had suppressed through prioritizing marketing and creative ops, I suppressed my creative side for a really long time. And then I also suppressed this other passion of mine for a really long time. And I have some stuff here to like show you guys just as reference. But in high school, I was a really big chemistry nerd. I loved chemistry. I loved being able to create things. I loved being able to do things and understanding why. It's a huge reason of why I love cooking and love baking, because you're able to blend things together to make a thing. So with that in mind, the part of me that was suppressed is really nature and education. And so I decided to go to grad school. I started actually in September. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen like snippets of it in my stories, but I've never actually formally shared it here. Never wanted to go to school for something that was tied to a business degree, knowing the fact that I was unfulfilled. So I wanted to make sure that I chose a program that I was passionate about and that was going to be relevant ultimately to the business that I'm launching hopefully next year. So you're probably curious, like, what the hell am I talking about? Hold on. I am studying to become a clinical herbalist. That may not be like my professional job, but yeah, it's relevant. So I am in grad school for what's called integrative sciences and herbal medicine, and then there's some aspect to it in aromatherapy. It's very much in tune with who I am as a person. If anyone knows me personally, it is not a surprise that I ended up taking this route. I've been so excited and so thankful to really dive into this, and that's the feeling that I needed to have when I talk about my work. You want to feel fulfilled, you want to feel happy, you want to feel excited, and I haven't felt this like energetic about something in a very, very long time. And so why did I choose this, and like what's the point? So I ended up choosing this program because I care about a lot of people's mental health. I care about my own. I care about products that I interact with. I care about media that I consume. I'm incredibly fascinated about herbal medicine and the way that it plays a role in the way that we take care of ourselves. I'm not the type of girl that's gonna just like be in her zen mode all the time. I'm a normal person chilling that has a passion for this, and I want to be able to help everyday people that look like me, that have a life like mine, that resonates with the things that I talk about. Education for me is where you're going to have like your benchmark and your backing and a foot to stand on and credibility. And I think a lot of people just make stuff to make money. I think a lot of people make a lot of trending things to make money, and I find that to be very dangerous. So I'm just trying to be a person who has a real passion for the things that she's creating, but then at the same time has the credibility to actually back it up, so that people who purchase anything from me feel like they can trust me because I'm being this transparent about it. I'm just a woman that is diving into every passion she's ever had and doing it in such an unapologetic way. I just feel so much happier. And you guys have seen that too. Like, you may have seen like videos of mine that I've posted where like I'm super monotone and I'm super like mellow, and it's cause like your girl's depressed. It's a perfect example of why like creating content consistently like was really difficult for me. I am a firm believer in that your community will come to you over time. I think I thrive in just being like a relatable voice in a space of people and people of color that tend to go unheard and unseen. So if I can offer that perspective and help someone along the way, that's really all that I want to do. And in the meantime, I'm making new friends and experiencing new things and like going to concerts and all of this other stuff and meeting amazing people along the way, and I just want to continue doing that. So thank you all that are here. Thank you all that are new. People who may unsubscribe, totally fine. There's no hard feelings. I love you guys. Think of me as like your sister. For those who like need it, think of me as like a figure you can like watch and chill and vibe with, because that's what we do. I will see you in my next video. Again, I never know when I'm uploading. You don't know and I don't know. I don't like having a schedule and we're kind of just winging it. But the best way that I can say is like keep up with me on Instagram. I post a lot in my stories there. I'm slowly but surely getting back into TikTok, but kind of sort of not really. And if you ever see me around, say hi. So lots to come. I will share more about school and things later, and job stuff later, and like vlogging here or there or whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye.